Professor Madhav Nalapat, for joining us here on the programme. Pleasure to talk to you as always. We now move over back to the Indo-Pacific, where China's military says its forces followed and warned a Canadian and Australian warship sailing through the Taiwan Strait, calling it a provocation that increases security risks. An Australian defence spokesperson says the destroyer HMAS Brisbane conducted a routine transit from September the 6th to 7th in line with international law, along with Canada's frigate HMCS Ville de Quebec. Australia insists its vessels continue to exercise freedom of navigation under the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. A Canadian Forces spokesperson says Ville de Quebec is deployed under Operation Horizon, promoting Indo-Pacific stability. Earlier this week, the ship operated in the Philippine Economic Zone during navigation drills. Taiwan's defense ministry says it closely monitors the strait, while the US, Canada, Britain and France also regarded the waterway as international waters. Taiwan rejects Beijing's claims as China continues to step up military pressure with nearby war games. Andrew, we are now joined by Andrew KP Leung. He is a China strategist and he joins us live from Hong Kong. Andrew, thank you very much. Always a pleasure to talk to you on matters like these. What are your thoughts on these tensions? More drama coming out of the Taiwan Strait?
It's nothing dramatic, really. I mean, these so-called freedom of navigation operations have been going on for decades. Started by the United States as a method to confront China on the security in the Taiwan Strait, and Beijing's intention to recover the Taiwan is part of President Xi's China dream by 2049 at the latest, but preferably by peaceful means, but also if Taiwan should formally declare independence. China enacted the Anti-Succession Act again decades ago. So I think that these dynamics have existed for a very, very long time, but the United States and its allies are likely to carry on doing more of the same. This is unlikely to change the momentum, because as demonstrated in the Beijing's recent military parade celebrating the end of the Second World War, vastly superior weapons, including missiles and sixth generation fighter jets, are in display, as well as this, numerous military chessboard exercises, war game exercises conducted by the Pentagon and some of its allies. I think that this conclusion has always been, over the past recent past, that there is no way that the United States can withstand the PLA Navy should a war breaks out. And according to the war games, the West always lose. But the display of the latest weapons again tip the balance. But on the other hand, Beijing's preference is for peaceful unification, because the two peoples are increasingly intertwined. More and more Chinese people are establishing their businesses on the main, seeking their business opportunities on the mainland, and the two peoples are start visiting each other regularly. Even though the two systems are, of course, not the same, but they share the same civilization, same language, the same culture. So I think that at the end of the day, the momentum is moving in Beijing's favor. Unification is likely to be put on the table sooner rather than later.
Andrew KP Leung, thank you very much for joining us here on the programme and giving